Thank you, Mr. Speaker. According to a sobering report released today by anti-poverty advocates, Alberta has the most intense poverty and the highest poverty gap in the country. In short, Mr. Speaker, we have the dubious distinction of being the Canadian leader in inequality. So my question is to the Minister of Human Services. When will this government recognize what the IMF, the World Bank and the Conference Board of Canada have already recognized, that heartless social policy is also bad economic policy?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that was recognized by this government many years ago and has been continually part of the way that we construct our policy and our relationships with social agency in the community. It's one of the reasons why we're refreshing that social policy with an intense discussion across the province about social policy framework, because fundamentally we need, as a community, to own the issues about what causes poverty in a community and how we can come together to overcome those causal issues. Income disparity is a very big concern. Alberta has the unenviable privilege of having some of the highest paid people because we have such great jobs. Now we have to move to get everybody else up to that level.
Honourable member.
Well, Mr. Speaker, here are the facts. Given that the Conservative policies mean that Alberta leads the way down the wrong road with the lowest minimum wage in the country, the most intense poverty, the lowest rates of post-secondary enrollment, and bankruptcy rates that are twice that of the average Canadian, when will the minister admit that his policies are driving Alberta's family deeper and deeper into poverty?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, of course, the policies that we have in this province and the quality of life that we have in this province means that we have the highest growth, the most people coming to live here because it's the best place in the world to live. All those. But, Mr. Speaker, that doesn't mean that we can forget that there are people who need a hand up and help from time to time. And so we have Alberta Works, which helps people find better jobs than they have, helps people get the skilling that they need to get those better jobs. And as I mentioned, people like Women Building Future are helping people get the skills they need to get some of those higher paying jobs so that we can close the gaps. Yes, we have some of the highest income. Yes, we have some of the best social programs to ensure that everybody has part of Alberta's opportunity.
Honourable member.
Well, Mr. Speaker, intense discussion does not feed families. So given that Alberta has the highest percentage of working families in Canada who are forced to use food banks, why won't the minister, at the outset of his epic consultation process, make a concrete gesture of good faith and immediately raise Alberta's minimum wage to at least $10.30 an hour for all workers?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that's one of the problems with the social policy discussions, where people move immediately to the wrong answers instead of really looking at in depth at what makes a difference for people in a real way. There are a very small percentage of people in this province who are earning minimum wage. A lot of them are not the people that she's talking about, the single-parent families that are living below the poverty line, the working poor. Those aren't necessarily the people who are on minimum wage. Just raising minimum wage is an easy placebo that doesn't really reach the depths that the social policy framework discussion that we're having is going to do.